It's been a while, folks. Finally, we are here. It is season 11 of AVGN Season X1. It has begun. I just rhymed like a crazy rhymer. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back finally after just a month and a half. I was on break after a long time coming, but now it's AVGN time. It is indeed ECW. We're now over the double digit season, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. I swear, I've been missing this roster for a while. A lot of things have changed since season 10, or in this case, season X. Now we're stepping to the X1 mark, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. And if you can hear the theme, definitely check this out. And I'll put a link down below for the actual theme. It is really good for this. It's called Ascend. As we are ascending upwards into the 11th season, and this is how it's all about, folks. It's gonna be a lot of fun. This is gonna be indeed, without a doubt, a very close season, because a lot of newcomers, lots of awesome new superstars approaching. Even though Neo's been out for quite some time, I don't know where anyone's coming back, but hopefully I did get some guys from SmackDown to showcase their talents, and a lot of new rookies approaching themselves from the region draft, which I didn't showcase yet, but I'll probably showcase the new characters very soon. But we're finally back after a month and a half, and now we're still here. We're ready to go. I should have changed the roster, the screen pack maybe, but I said, you know what, I'm going to keep the classic. This has been with me ever since, and now, ever since I transferred this screen back from my old screen back to the other one. But it has been quite some time. Things have now changed with the brand new roster. A lot of new Pokemon members also added too. Got a lot of members from Extreme Side also transferred here too, so it's gonna be cool to see what they can do, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. And thus, we're 3 days away from Independence Day, so this will be a very close our first co-brand event with Matt in quite some time versus Matthew Bro from Blade Games. So we're probably collaborating once again for the first time since Bragging Rights, or since the Winter Tournament, I believe. Well, let me tell you this: it has been a great. Season 10 was pretty interesting. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed season 10, and now where season 11 approaches, it's gonna be X1 as we get started. A lot of new teams formed. A lot of teams split up in this case. Want to approach themselves into different divisions, and also having the 4v4 3v3 division as well, which I do want to make, but unfortunately Matt already took that over, so that's gonna be his side of things. But I figure just having 3v3 44s for fun, and I cannot wait to start off this season with a bang. This summer, a nice way to come back for the summer, and also coming back, all the way from here to at least March. So we got a long 8 months ahead of us. Let's get started. Time to begin season 11. We are back finally with the season premiere of Mugen, and how great is this? How great is it? Two divas that are best friends, but now a spot for an opportunity. Even though this is a non-title match, and you may think, yes, these two divas are friends. They are facing off each other, but one purpose is to see which is who was the better Hall of Famer. Even though the title was on the line, but the chance to see who's a better Hall of Famer. Mal, who's done an outstanding job since the very beginning, a veteran. Now for 10 seasons, she's been a veteran for quite some time, and she wants opportunity now. Even it takes taking out her best friend, Kenen-Shi in this case, who had her back for years, and now Kenen-Shi Mal has taught Kenen-Shi all those techniques. She's like a mentor to Kenen-Shi. But both divas, best of friends, but now they're gonna be battling out for one thing is hopefully Mal can beat the champion in this non-title match. I have a big strong feeling about this, ladies and gentlemen. Two divas that really rising up to the top of the women's food chain. But now, who's gonna get this one? It is Mal versus the ECW Women's Champion Kenen-Shi, who retained her title at No Way Out. My gosh, going to be a very difficult one to decide. This is tight. How season 11 goes, and we're kicking off with this season with these two. Here we go. Unbelievable random stage as always. Hope you guys enjoy. Here we go, round one, and here we go to kick off the season as Women's Champion off to a nice start here. And we saw, in case you haven't seen No Way Out at Blade Games, it was pretty much a very solid pay-per-view. Very convincing. Ooh, a good catch into that German suplex. Nice start. Oh, Mal going for twin. Oh, Mal missed the twirling body slam. That could be that's costly into the Infernal Rage. That was definitely a risky move from the champ, but also Mal costing that. Oh, fuck you, fire truck. It was round two. They hit you out to a nice start, getting the first ball of the deal. This fire truck needs to go fuck itself. Ooh, good, nice catch into that. Get you trying to go for that Hurricane Rana, but I got caught into that suplex. They dropped it from Mal. I'm sorry, for Kenen-Shi. Oh, ooh, big time power bomb, but not enough for Kenen-Shi to fall down. And get you off to that start into that big time drop kick, and that's it. Women's Champ picked where she left off last season, and even at No Way Out during the off season. But it was a good, solid pay-per-view nonetheless, and I recommend you go check it out. All to a pretty good start. Well, 2-0 as always. Even Kenen-Shi gets nerfed. Yes, Kenen-Shi did receive a nerf patch, but even with that, she still emerged victorious against Mal 2-0 in our opening match. Sorry, Mal. It's a good try, but Kenen-Shi is still gonna be the one that's always on the women's food chain. But this is only the beginning of her streak. Hopefully she can keep going, but there are many females in this roster who are new and want a chance at that women's gold. A long way to go, folks, as we open up this season with these two. But now got more challenges ahead. That being said, how's your Blaze? Sunny out for now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with more AV Mugen fun as we continue on the season premiere. It is without a doubt a Toho fest. We have the undefeated Tenma, but also a new rookie approaches, the second overall pick. And I picked up her as I heard about this Tyrannos character. Unbelievably a savage. And that's probably the worst way to describe it, but unbelievably savage. She could have been number one, but for the first pick was definitely going to be Angel and Alba from Extreme Saturday, and also for part of that was Monday Night Matt. But now we got even bigger problems with Tenma and Tyrannos, both Tohos who have been extremely dominant. But Tyrannos is fresh and new, making her officially her ECW debut. Finally, we're going to be seeing her in action. and I talked about Tyrannos' abilities on Twitter. Follow me at Edgeforce, by the way. It is definitely a huge start for her, this lady, and she's gonna rip out that women's food chain and show her terrorizing thunderbolts. And believe it or not, she has been unbelievable. I've seen her off camera. She's something else. But Tenma, don't count on Tenma. Her dark powers have helped her out with her undefeated streak last season, and also the season before. And she's starting to becoming, you know, a standard diva in this case. But never question out these two. They're both talented, but one's got to lose today. Will it be Tyrannos' debut falling to 0-1, or will Tyrannos go 1-0 against the undefeated Tenma, or will Tenma retain her undefeated streak? That's a question we're gonna have to figure out. And of course, I just stopped the match for no reason. Why did I do that? First fail of the season. I stopped the match. Whoopsie. Anyways, let's get right into it as we begin. These two divas are it's gonna be one hell of a fight as we kick off these two. Big throwdown right there from Tyrannos. Oh, Tenma reversed it. Saw it coming with that thunderbolt. So we got wind versus thunder in this case. Tyrannos. That's a big time throw, and again just ripping the ground. Shit, making those earth jumps. Oh, there's that big time thunderbolt that I talked about during when she was off screen training, and now Tyrannos over a victory against Tenma in round 1. How will Tenma survive this one? Oh! Nice move by Tyrannos, and again Tyrannos just toying with Tenma right now. Oh, missed it, but gets caught in that Tyranno in that Dino Thunder. Where do I got that from? Trying to go for a Thunderbolt, nobody home. And again the sparks fly against it, and Tenma just got absorbed. 2-0. Oh man. I mean, you cannot catch a break, and that's it for Tenma's streak. It is finally ending at 6-1. Sheesh. But Tyrannos, like I said, Thunder is Dino Thunder. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. That was a nasty special. I'll give it that. This is only the beginning for Tyrannos. Hopefully, if she wants to rip apart like I said, she wants to rip apart the entire women's food chain, even the women's champion. Ooh, direct little shots fired to the women's champion. We're gonna have to see about that. Hopefully, as Tyrannos delivers a 2-0 win. Tenma's streak sadly goes 6-1. Totally fine. It's always the next time, Tenma. We're back with more Mugen's ECW. Get ready for the season 11 is opening up with some huge matches today. 6 matches on this card, but now as we saw the debut of Tyrannos. We saw a very quick women's very quick two best friends trying to battle off. You know, it's a friendly matchup, but we have even more challenges ahead because we have a brand new team approaching into the season, having Monday Night Mat's Strider Hinjo and Hibana, or just Hinjo and Hibana, who've been failing, I believe, on Monday nights, but now they've been booted out of the show at some point. And now with Hanzo Hattori going to SmackDown, and we don't even know what SmackDown's going to be doing at some point in the future, but for the time being, Hinjo and Hibana have stepped into the cases, and they also want to join with Holy Hero and Shinobi in this case. Could be signs of a 4v4 team approaching. We'll see how it goes here as the Sailor Scouts are back finally after their departure for a while. But Sailor Mars and Venus have been very clutch. I believe Venus will be approaching into SmackDown as Sailor V, other persona. So that's been mostly going to be the case, I've heard. I think she already made her debut with SmackDown, but Venus is here finally back in these. So she's a Hall of Famer on TK's show. Now she compete on both shows, both ECW and SmackDown. And Mars has been awesome so far. I haven't seen much from Sarah Mars, but we'll see what she can do now this season, because they both didn't get screen time because now Venus has been focusing on SmackDown. But this would be a good victory for the debuting Hinjo and Hibana. Or will it be a victory for the Sarah Scouts? Showing the reunion here for this season. Scouts are in, Ninjas are in, round 1. And here we go. Hinjo looks different. Oh, Hinjo's with some good starts here. Okay. Those candy hearts from uh-oh. There's that big time Venus whip shot. Now go for that Mars fireball charge. Again, Mars fireball charge from Mars. Doing some good damage on Hinjo. Meanwhile, Mars focusing on Hibana. Ooh, big fire ring. I'm sorry, Inferno ring, my bad. And there's the pink, there's a Venus candy heart. Tossing Hinjo around. Ooh, nice combo. That whip shot into the Mars fireball charge. Beautiful combo for the Stereo Scouts. As Mars and Venus with a very nice round 1. Pretty good in this case. Round 2. And Hinjo just standing there like a dumbass. Do something, man. Ooh, big Inferno ring from Mars. Nice job there. Another Inferno ring. Ooh. Hinjo trying to do something here. And Mars again with the fireball charge. And now for the Inferno ring. Oh, there's the Phoenix. I forgot about that one. And Mars again, another fireball charge, taking out Hinjo. But meanwhile, oh, Phoenix taking out Hinjo. Hibana's holding on to Hibana. And Hibana gets tossed right to the uppercut into that whip shot. And a stellar victory for the females as the Stereo Scouts get another solid victory and kicking off their season 2-0. We meet once again, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with the season opener, having another brand new team approaching into the mix. While Mina and Iroha have been working, trying to work their butts off after their failures from trying to reach to the Knockouts title picture, but these two are trying to make themselves into doubles as we continue more doubles action to the season opener, but also coming from Extreme Saturday. If you guys haven't seen Extreme Saturday, the AV video game nerd and Nostalgia Critic have approached the main roster. Yeah, after their struggles in Extreme Saturday, they found some light in the second half of the season on Extreme Saturday, and finally picked up some good victories too. And with that, also with the season finale being finished off, and they made it from the development into the pros. So now they're going to be into more ranks and hopefully have a chance to get a better chance in the tag team division. But also Mina and Iroha trying to get themselves back into the Knockouts division. Won't be easy, but I think it can be done. As they approach themselves into random stage, hope you guys enjoy. The reviewers are trying to do the best they can. Let's see what they can do and get their first victory here on the main roster. I believe they were from Velocity, I believe, from Neo show, and they went to Extreme Saturday, and they also got a chance to make the pros. All right, let's see what happens. Round 1. It's showtime, and the reviewers. Oh, and also AVGN did receive a bunch of updates during it when he was on Extreme Saturday. So he actually has a better gameplay than I expected. Shouts to Hyde for this. And meanwhile, the reviewers also nice start here. Ooh! Big time arrow diving press from Mina. That was pretty unique. This super scope from the nerd. Nerd with a big power glove punch. It's that dash tackle. And Iroha down for the count. And the critic going for that big time pistol. His trademark pistol. Uh-oh, big time diving press right to both reviewers. And the nerds with some huge offense. Not bad at all for the reviewers. and the nerd has to drink his famous Rolling Rock. Round 2. Uh-oh, big time press. Nobody home. You're trying to do something here. Oh. Oh, the neck of death, Christ. Not good at all. Oh, big time arrow shot. Trying to distract, but just too little, too late. That was probably Mina's last breath. Last chance to maybe redeem herself. But now it's on the Iroha trying to do what she does best. Uh-oh. But Iroha just getting juggled right now, and the big time dash tackle from the nerd. And a clutch move from the reviewers, and they get their first victory on the main roster, 2-0. Oh man, that is a big time win, but a big loss for Samurai Showdown's Mina Iroha. That's gotta be a rough start for them after their failures trying to capture the Knockouts Gold in that epic Fatal 4-Way match. I think there was like a match off camera. I remember it was for the title, but yeah, they were a part of that Fatal 4-Way match at some point, and they lost it all pretty much. But Mina Iroha trying to do the best they can after their little siesta. But meanwhile, the reviewers, well done, made it to the main roster, and that's what they did on Extreme Saturday. They approached themselves, and I'm proud of them for standing up and actually finally get a chance to make some time in the pros. And we're in the pros now, baby. They're in the pros. So that's what I want to see. So even though it's a 2-0, but the reviewers do get a nice clean victory. And a nice fight though. Mina trying to bring it back, but when Mina went down for that last minute arrow shot, it didn't work. That was probably her last chance to redeem herself. But when it was all done on Iroha, things went horribly south for her. Well, that being said, we got our main event coming up next. And you wouldn't believe what's gonna happen at Fatal 4. Sorry, not Fatal 4. This is gonna be a 4v4 main event bound to happen. You won't believe it. You won't come back in a minute as we approach ourselves into our main event. After this, we are set and ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. It is our main event, and of course, I always say this every time it's a main event. It is main event time. Finally, after what we witnessed on Extreme Saturday, congratulations to these 4 ladies on the left, Team Disagia. I think it's like a company, but let's just say these femme fatales were just surprisingly, well, shockingly. Originally, they were on the main roster, but they were like the worst team. They were last to be drafted a few years ago, and look at them now. They got themselves some partners in 4v4, and even though this is not really division, but it's just probably just for fun, I guess. But this is our main event, and of course the girls get these ladies who've been unbelievable. They had like the best streak on Extreme Saturday season 3, and we'll probably see season 4 around the same week when this gets uploaded. So around this weekend. This Saturday will be the season 4 of Extreme Saturday. Still trying to develop the roster a little bit as we speak, but it'll be very interesting when it comes out. Lots of new kind of talent that we'll be approaching there. But meanwhile, the girls made it back to the main roster. Rozalyn, Succubus were the two who would like to have the worst record and were the last to be drafted. But with 2 members, Hoshikage and Paprika, which of course that's Nekomata. Ignore that name because her name is Nekomata, not Paprika. They must have made a mistake on that. But for the time being, these girls were just unbelievably. They were all attractive, but they're really cute and they're very diverse. But they can definitely deliver some blows and hit really hard with some good teamwork. So they form a tremendous team. Thanks to Hoshikage and Nekomata, who's been like the heart and soul of this team. But meanwhile, with these girls wanting a chance to go big into the main roster, they made a promise. They want to make sure they do their every last stage best, like every anime and live action characters always say. They want to do their best. I believe it. It's always a cliche, but you know what? Suicide Squad is gonna have to stop their tracks. But Harley Quinn, Katana, Captain Boomerang, and Deadshot, it's gonna look at. They're gonna probably maybe stop their tracks in this case. That's gonna be their opponents for tonight. But they're forced to be reckoned with as well. They work well, but last season they weren't working well as a team. They only got like one match of the season. They also got a spot at the Gauntlet, so as a surprise guest. But Suicide Squad are gonna have another chance for season 11 to strike, due to Harley being busy with her show on Netflix, and the rest of them just without Killer Croc. It's been ever since he's been gone. Now he's on the Monday nights terrorizing the superstars on the Purple Blade on Blade Games. Let's see what happens here in our main event. Will this newfound team of Team Disagia, a new rejuvenized team, work well, or we'll see Suicide Squad try to rebound from last season after only having one match? It's main event time. Full before action begins. It's gonna be a fun match. Round 1. Time to begin. And I have no clue about first blood. Full before matches are always like this, in 8-person matches, but it's gonna be a tough battle to see what they can do. And they were the best, and this team was going to be the best team for 4v4 on Extreme Saturday. But now with some confidence, they won't be easy for them. That's what I'll say. They won't be easy, but I believe in them. There's our Harley from the summon. Katana, some good starts here. So off to a nice start. Katana, 3-time slashes. And they're done to Nekomata. Neko's some big time punches. Go for the kitty claw, but nobody home. Another kitty claw pounce. I'm sorry, that's the kitty claw pounce. It's all down to Captain Boomerang and Nekomata. Neko's in trouble right now, but seeing as Captain Boomerang. And look at Neko just bouncing up and down, pouncing left and right, and a big time. Uh-oh. Looking good right now. It's all down to Captain Boomerang and Nekomata. Nekomata tried. Oh, but a Boomerang knocks her out. My God. Close round 1, close fight. Captain Boomerang carrying this team into that round 1 sweep. And there's a ninja bomb from Hoshikage. Good job right there. And it's like, and it looks like just stunned right now. And it looks like Harley Quinn go for the Joker Arachnads. Harley Quinn again. Some quickness there from Harley Quinn. And Succubus down for the count as well. Down for the count for the Team Disagia. Not looking good right now, but hopefully Disagia not giving up your big time wall shot there. Oh, the wall illusion. I'm sorry. Still lost the commentator their matches. Oh, and looks like the girls trying to make a comeback here. It's 3-on-1. Boomerang. It's all down to Boomerang. See if he can try to carry back his team. Kicks. Rozalyn trying to bring it back here. 3 against 1 still. Now, come on, trying to boot. You're giving that giving that speed boost. Very close matchup right now. And it looks like Nekomata was stunned there. Go for that speed boost. Oh, a big time speed boost. Kind of was indeed effective. Knocking out Captain Boomerang in the corner, and now we'll do it for round 2. And yes, we're going to round 3. Our first round 3 of season X1. I think Boomerang's had like a lot of health remaining in that round too. But nonetheless, it's so close in this battle. We're gonna get it. Will this team get their first victory? Oh man. Ooh. Boomerang again. Boomerang's doing a great job right now in this match. Without a doubt, even if he loses, it's still gonna be so good. A great effort from Captain Boomerang. A much updated one. There's a speed boost, giving that second rejuvenation there from Nekomata. Boomerang going for those boomerang combos, and now this time it's a 4-on-1 assault. Right into Captain Boomerang, and Boomerang cannot take much more of the cuteness. I don't think but he's trying to fight against it. There's a speed boost again from Nekomata. Meanwhile, Succubus with some big time air combos. And now we'll do a big time grenade from Hoshikage, standing proudly as the girls get the victory 2-1 over Suicide Squad. Oh man, and a big time 4v4 debut for Team Dissigia. That is without a doubt that's surprisingly a good victory, a shocking upset. They did it finally after all that trouble, and that training from Extreme Saturday kind of paid off for them. So that's been great. Congrats to all 4 of them. The girls did it. They made a big upset for this season so far. I'll probably if I ever have a top 10, definitely going to be a top 10 biggest upsets. The Suicide Squad go down, take another fall, but Dissigia now rises to the top of the occasion. They've made some good pointers. So a great matchup like this was what we need. A good round 3 to end it off, and that's how it should be in these main events. Not just, a straight 2-0, making it completely one-sided, trying to be a little more diverse with this and try to make it more balanced. But yeah, pretty good. A nice main event delivering, and I'm very happy with it. And I hope you folks enjoy it too, as much as I did. And hopefully this Dissigia will be celebrating their victory party. They'll probably have they always have a fancy feast every time. That's what I've been hearing. But now, with that being said, I'm the Azure Blaze. We'll see you next time. Let's blaze on next time, folks. Good night, everybody.